Welcome back to this week's episode, my unique friends. Today we're going to look at the complexity and the disciplines it takes to maintain a positive attitude. It's all not bubblegums, balloons, and happiness. This takes effort. It takes work. It takes discipline. It takes living through hard times to realize just how much you want to change and work towards a more positive mindset. Hang in there, stick with it, and if you are working towards these goals and you do the daily work, I commend you. You are brave, and do not apologize for maintaining a positive effort and a positive mindset in this world, because it does take work, and I applaud you. Before we get started into this week's video, I would love it if you could just take the time, please, to subscribe to this video and like this video. If you subscribe to my channel, it really helps me build some momentum. My message will start spreading to other people, and that would make me feel great. I would really appreciate it. So go ahead, take some time real quick, subscribe to this channel, like this video, much appreciated. Check out some other videos while you're here. So as we go into this world and we want to share our special story and, really bring our uniqueness to the forefront and becoming excited about the life that we dream of and the life that we are excited about having and achieving, we have to understand that it's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take some effort. It's not going to come easy. It's going to take some discipline, and it's going to take a lot of filtering out the negative noise that is constantly around us. I myself am here to tell you, my positive mindset did not just come naturally. It takes a lot of effort and work to go through yourself and to become more connected with your relationship with yourself and build up that trust and have that accountability and have that ability to be more vulnerable and honest with where you are today and where you want to go. You're not always going to be able to change the outside circumstances, but what you can change is your inside, your mindset, your daily actions. You have to remember, success, your dreams, everything, it's not something that you chase after. It's not something that you are trying to capture or gather, that it's like away from you. It's something that you're trying to attract into your life. Success is brought to you by attracting it. It's not something that you chase down. You have to learn the hard truth that you have to take accountability and work towards your goals by working on yourself. I love when Jim Rohn used to say in all of his speeches, if you work hard at your job, you can make a living. But if you work hard on yourself, you can make a fortune. So I'm not going to sit here today and list off to you the numerous amount of self-doubt, physical and mental pain I've put myself through or have gone through, the amount of broken relationships, all the dishonesty and self-destructive behaviors I've been through. But I will tell you, just because I am a normal, average human, that I've gone through it all, as we all go through struggles and hardships in our lives. And it does take work, and it takes some honesty to look at those things and learn from them and move forward. I will tell you this, that the day I decided to take accountability into my life and really hold that to my daily structure, things started to change. And you can change out there in this world. You can change any day you decide to start. But it's not going to come easy, and it's not going to come quickly. And it is a series of simple adjustments and smart adjustments that's going to lead you down a path of positive change. Now listen, I understand and I get it. This world is overcrowded with negative people and just a negative general way of communicating with each other. And it's hard, and I understand why it seems endless. And I want it to be known that I understand that this is not easy, that you are going to find that the majority of the people that you're interacting with on a day-to-day basis tend to be more negative than positive. But I will tell you this, there are more positive people out there than you know. You just have to find them. And you have to be willing to draw lines, have boundaries. Set boundaries for yourself. If people don't make you feel good inside, you don't have to be around them. You have the opportunity each day to decide that if some group of people are tending to be more negative and constantly critical of other people and bringing you down, you can end those relationships. And you can just say, I don't want to be a part of this. I don't want to feel this way all the time. I would like to stay in my own lane and find the people that resonate with me. And they're out there. Look at this community. It's small right now, but it can grow and build. And you have people on your side. There are people out there that are trying and fighting just like you for that motivated, positive mindset. I'm not going to get into what you need to do because I am not an expert. And I am not some guru who has all the answers. I am someone that has lived through my experiences and continue to live through the experiences, both positive and negative, and have the battle scars to prove it, that this works. And it's something that you can do. You have to just change your relationship with yourself. That is the purpose of this channel. It is self-development, self-understanding, self-acceptance, self-love, and that self-growth mindset that you're going to need in order to become the version of the person that you want to present to the world. One of the hardest things that you will have to overcome is your inner monologue, your brain that is constantly working against you to keep you safe and calm and still and where you are at. Because if your brain sees you as someone who can sleep comfortably, eat comfortably, and relax comfortably, it's going to want to repeat that and repeat that and repeat that. And that is where we start building up bad habits. So we need to challenge ourselves and start getting more excited about pushing ourselves each day. I can tell you, I used to fall into so many lazy, self-destructive habits all the time because it was so easy to be that negative, lazy feeling thing. My brain loved every minute of it. Yes, it did. Of course it did. Just like everyone else, we all have that. But then I realized that if I continue down this path, nothing is going to change and I'm going to be in this loop that really isn't making me happy. And I wasn't sure where I was going, but I was sure of this. I was going to try to change, and this time was the time I was going to stick to it. And for some of us, the hardest part is to get started and building up the momentum and sticking to things, holding yourself accountable. Find your why. And what is that why? And that why is where you want to go, what you want in your life. There's a why, and it's not something that can be so surface. It can't just be, I want to be rich, or I want, more sex in my life. It's got to be something real and deep and something that is worth it to the point where it really has an emotional attachment to you. And as soon as you start feeling emotionally pulled to something, you are going to realize that when you are feeling lazy or you are feeling tired, you can open up a journal, look at the words you wrote to yourself, see them and say, I'm going after it today, one more day. And it's that each day. And you'll be surprised after some time, if you keep after it, things are just going to be changing in your world. The way you start seeing things will start to be shifted. I still have hard days, and I have to keep reminding people of that because it's not a light switch. There's no this way or that way. It's different shades of the negative and positive spectrum. And you can live on the negative side of things more, or you can start shifting and just live more in a positive mindset thing. I'm not saying every day is going to be all magical and forever great all the time. What I'm saying is your spectrum is just shifted over where the majority of your days and the majority of the experiences you have in relationships and the people you surround yourself become more positive because you set that boundary. Boundaries, accountability, vulnerability. Believe in yourself. Be vulnerable. It's okay. You're not a perfect picture. You are not an end product. You are growing. You're going to fail sometimes. You're not going to be the best at things sometimes. You're not going to always feel like doing things all the time, but that's okay. Because you can acknowledge that vulnerability and know that you have hard feelings and know that you don't have everything figured out and know that you aren't perfect in every direction and not going to make everyone around you happy. And you're not going to make everyone like you. And not everyone has to be like you or you have to be like them. You're not going to be as rich as some people or whatever it is. It doesn't have to matter to you if the focus is not on what's outside of you, if the focus is on your inner journey and the people that you are drawing into your world and the people that matter. Find your why. So monitor what you're taking in this world. You know, if social media is bringing you down, get off of it for a little bit. If you find yourself watching too much news, just stop. You can keep up with current events, but you have to realize the media and the news, of course, is just trying to make money off you. And they use these big, bombastic, over-dramatic terms, and they're trying to pull you in a direction to think that this group is better than another group and that people are taking from this side and this is unfair to other people and everyone's against each other. But that all creates this turmoil and this constant mindset of there's like a severe lack of resources, a lack of love, a lack of abundance. But that is so not the fact. That's just how they can make money. And you have to realize they're just in it for money. There's no actual news source out there that is just thinking about informing people. It's just not happening because there's no business for that. There's never been any business like that. There's no reason why people would do that. So you have to remember everyone has an angle, whether it's to gain money or to gain an audience. Just like this channel. This channel does have an angle. I myself would like to see it grow, of course. And I want to share my message that other people should work really hard at becoming more aware of how they treat themselves and to have more self-understanding. Why? Because of course I'd love to see this channel become monetized so I could make some money off of it. And of course I'd like to see it grow because it would make me feel good inside my heart. And of course it would make me feel great to know that I'm spending time on my days off from my full-time job and everything that I'm doing or in the rest of my world to put together these videos to know that they're impacting people in a positive way. So yeah, I have a reason for doing this stuff, just like we all have reasons for doing stuff. And you don't have to apologize. So don't apologize if you are standing up for yourself. Don't apologize if you are setting hard boundaries and have to have hard conversations with people and saying that you are sticking to a different set of guidelines. Positive mindset. Be brave. Put that spotlight on yourself. Show them that you can do this and you can do this. It will take, like I say a million times, small, positive steps. Be patient with yourself. Work towards something. Daily goals, daily changes, and keep a journal. That journal will help you through the hard times. We often forget about all the beauty and the joy that we have in this world. Daily gratitude works. Daily goals work. They keep you on track and moving towards your dreams. You want to make that time at the beginning of each day to write down your gratitude, and you want to write down your goals for the day and the mindset that you want to carry. And at the end of the night, you want to make sure you're taking that time to wind down and feel gratitude for the things that you've accomplished, because you want to keep yourself in check. So be mindful of the people that you surround yourself around. Be mindful of all the media that you take in. Be mindful of what you're allowing yourself to be subjected to, those outside forces. Be mindful of that inner monologue inside your head. I'm telling you, it's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. It wouldn't be easy. Of course not. It's positive. And positive isn't easy. So the next time somebody tries to make you feel bad about having a positive outlook about something, just brush it off and know that it's easy to be a negative critic And it's actually hard to be a positive creator in this world. And you don't have to be just a critic to fit in. You can be a positive creator who expresses love and growth and understanding and self-development inside yourself, and wear that proudly, because it's a lot of work, and I applaud you. So thanks again for watching this channel. Be sure that you subscribe to this channel, like this video, and just know that I'm here to say one thing. You are unique and you have a special story inside of you, and you have to fight and work and be proud and bold and brave to share it.